Coming up on this edition of Wildcat Weekly, pie eating, Snowcross, and a Wildcat you should know. All this and more coming up next. Hi, welcome to this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. I'm your host, Tim Pascal. If you're looking for something fun to do this weekend, Jen takes a look into the Snowcross Championship.
In Lake Geneva, just over the Wisconsin border, is the grand finale Snowcross this weekend. The racers come from all over the world to race in this extreme sport. This race is made up of the top racers around.
I've been racing for 7 years now, and this is my third year pro. I'm preparing for the grand finale by just hanging out on the couch right now. I have an injured leg and just trying to get healthy for the last race. The Grand Geneva track is a lot bigger and definitely like the hills and stuff is crazy. All of our normal races are just flat and usually an oval, and it's a lot of fun for us racers and just something different for the year.
Along with watching the races, you get to meet the racers too. They have a meet and greet session where fans can get signed posters and pictures with them. In addition to that, you can go in the pits and watch the racers prepare for their next race.
I guess the sport of snowmobiling is just like really different from every other sport, and it's just really thrilling, and it's really awesome to be able to see all the cool stunts and the tricks that they all do. It's just a great day to come out and watch.
The races are going on tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday at the Grand Geneva. For directions and ticket information, go to snowcross.com and click on the Grand Finale tab.
For Wildcat Weekly, I'm Jen Braun.
After a very successful season and making it to state, DJ Warkenthien is truly a Wildcat you should know.
Neuqua Valley varsity wrestler DJ Warkenthien competed at state on February 19th through the 21st. At sectionals, after losing his second match, DJ wrestled back, winning 4 matches in a row to place third.
Oh man, that was probably a better feeling than placing top 6 at state, because once you win that match and you know you're going to state, that's just like you made it, and then that was my goal for the year, is to make it down to state. So when I made that was just, I've never felt something like that.
When we found out DJ was going to state, it was definitely a very happy time. Last year was a little bit of heartbreak with him losing so close to being there. He was 1 match away. So when he finally won that match and got into that third place match and knew he was moving on, it was a really good time.
While wrestling his second wrestleback match at state to place, DJ had been injured on the mat, leaving fans in suspense as his blood time kept ticking down.
There's 30 seconds left. All we could think about was getting that 30 seconds done, because he was winning the match, and we knew the nose was probably broken when it happened on the mat. The blood was kind of pouring out, and DJ didn't even blink. He was just letting the trainers put him back together. Coach Fitzenreiter told him that, you know what, DJ, you're not probably going to be able to wrestle these next 2 matches. You're beat up. You got to go to the hospital, get cauterized. And he goes, "What do you mean I'm not going to wrestle? 6th is not 3rd."
Congratulations, DJ, on placing 6th in the state tournament despite all your obstacles. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Allie Quinn.
Don't know what to do this St. Patrick's Day weekend? Bailey looks into a few ways you can celebrate.
There are so many things to do to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. If you want to stay local, you can celebrate in downtown Naperville with the 5K and the parade. The St. Patrick's Day 5K will be held this Saturday. The race will start and end at Centennial Beach. Proceeds from this event will be used to provide health services to those in need. The race is at 8 a.m., followed by a party, then the St. Patrick's Day parade starts at 10. Registration will end at 12 p.m. on Friday. Registration is closed. Come support the runners, then stay after to enjoy the parade and celebration. This includes marching bands, local businesses, Irish dancers, traditional pipe and drum groups, and many more. Also in the parade is this year's Irish Parade Queen, Noelle Johnston. Along with the Queen is her court, which includes other high school students, including Allison Clymer.
In the court, we're chosen from our community involvement and our Irish heritage, and we have to attend a mass in celebration for St. Patrick. Then we are on the West Suburban Irish parade float at the parade, and then we have a dinner when we receive our titles, and there's also Rosebuds that are 7 and under that will be attending with us.
So come celebrate St. Patrick's Day this weekend and watch Allison in the parade. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Bailey Nevins.
Chris and Rick take you to downtown Plainfield for this week's edition of Wingin' It.
On this week's edition of Wingin' It, we check out Tap House Grill, located in downtown Plainfield, just a short drive away from Neuqua.
If you're looking to go to Tap House, you gotta check out the hot buffalo sauce. It's a little bit of a twist on your classic buffalo sauce. It's got hot sauce and it adds a searing heat to close out the flavor. It's absolutely delicious. If you want something that's a little less intense than the buffalo hot, you're gonna wanna check out the mild. It's a little more tapered version of the buffalo. It's got that classic mild wing flavor that everybody knows and loves, and it's great with the ranch. For all you barbecue lovers out there, you're gonna wanna check out the Boston Lager barbecue. This isn't your standard barbecue. It's got a tangier kick in the beginning, but it still ends with that sweet, classic barbecue flavor. The final sauce we're gonna discuss today is the exotic sauce. The exotic sauce is a sriracha sweet chili sauce. And let me tell you, it's exotic, all right? It won multiple awards at the 2013 Chicago Wing Festival, and after eating it, I can see why. It has an extremely sophisticated and complex flavor that craves more and more. When you first take a bite, you're gonna be a little bit confused. You know, like all good wings, it has that nice crispy outside, that moist inside, but that's not all you're tasting, you know? You've got this very complicated sriracha flavor, but it's sweet in the end. And because of that, you're gonna keep eating and eating and eating, and let me tell you, it gets better and better and better. The atmosphere of the restaurant is fantastic. All the waiters are fun, and it's got a very up and lively atmosphere. It's gonna make you wanna chat on your wings and have a good time.
Next time you're craving wings and a good time, be sure to check out Tap House Grill on 24402 Lockport Street in Plainfield. For Wildcat Weekly, along with Chris Voss, I'm Rick Robecki.
Tomorrow is March 14th, and in honor, I take a look into the delicious holiday that is known as Pie Day. For this Pie Day, we pull out the spoons for a pie-eating competition.
Pie eating contests to me mean my existence. I've never thought about anything other than eating a pie.
Well, I only eat pies. I exclusively eat pies. I go for one pie a meal. Sometimes I like to snack on 3/4 of a pie, though.
To my competition out there, you don't know what's ahead of you.
I'd like to apologize to my competition for annihilating them in this contest.
Nothing will stop me from getting to the top.
It was time to put the hype to the test. Competitors were given 7 minutes to see who could eat the most pie. At the end of it all, Elena Russo was crowned as our pie-eating champion.
Plus, being lactose intolerant, all the chocolate's not going to sit well with me tonight.
I was really glad to go ahead and pull the win on this one. I know my parents will be proud. That's what I was born for. Unfortunately, we did have a cheating scandal, but I was really glad to get some justice and bring home my baby.
You know, unfortunately, I was disqualified from this event. I stored stuff in this cup, and I'm really, really faithfully sorry about this.
Enjoy your Pie Day, and for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Tim Paschal.
Students, please remember that the Neuqua Honors nominations are on the NV Student Splash page, and nominations close today, Friday, March 13th.
Thank you for watching this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. Have a great weekend.